questions, but I think that it's a great time that we, yes, we meet Dr. Smith online. He deliberately recorded this to say hi to every one of you. Of course, he's with us this morning, but this is pre-recorded. And also to those who's having some intention to come for the next year. So let's firstly listen to him.
Hello, I'm Dr. Michael Smith from the University of Texas at Austin. It would be my pleasure to welcome you to our campus in summer 2025 to participate in a professional development program in EMI, co-developed with the Resource Center for EMI at National Taiwan Normal University. The training will begin with a virtual component that will lead to the in-person training in Austin, Texas. While in Austin, you'll enjoy an exciting and fulfilling program focused on language development, holistic course design, generative AI, observations, lesson planning, and feedback. At the same time, you'll be immersed in campus life and the culture of the state of Texas. Following your experience in Austin, you'll continue to collaborate with the EMI trainers from UT Austin through virtual mentor meetings over the next 4 months as you apply what you've learned and continue your training with the RC EMI program. RC EMI will help you EMI program. RCEMI will help you.
RCEMI will help you with everything. Well, this is a warm touch to express our sincere invitation to every one of you and sincere gratitude to every one of you. It is because of your effort and input that make this program a remarkable, unforgettable, and rejoicing program. So we're very grateful, although you are saying you're very grateful to NTNU, but we are very grateful to have you, to be the first cohort, to be there for an entire 2 weeks with a single walk for 15 minutes. Yes. 日行10000步 at least, and then to be very healthy and to be really young, yeah, right? Get back to as the life of a student, and also to put down your pride. We are professors. How could anyone to teach us how to teach, right? But again, when you got a chance to go back and to rethink and to slow down and really learn something, you are immersed in the joy of learning. You know what? The teachers are excellent learners. It is because we love learning. We're good kids, right? We're good kids. That's the reason why we become teachers. And thank you very much for everything that you did for this. So we are very happy, as I mentioned this morning, very excited to see every one of you, just like class reunion, right? It is because the friendship that we had there. It is because the collaborative efforts we have, following up online. We see each other no matter how busy we are. We listen to some of the insights, and then we get a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and we are keep growing. How good is that? So, Hui Chun Lao Sư, you are not old, you're young. You will never get old as long as you're learning, right? So, yes, wonderful. So, I think that this time maybe we can also play some video clips to help you to get the memory back, right? Remember the road that taken? Right.
We got her. We couldn't really this trip in such a wonderful way. So we're a rounded trip because of the YouTube's devotion to this program.
Yes, Helen's effort is immensible, right? Everybody, we couldn't have this being so smooth because of the outage strike, right? Everything is very chaotic in the first beginning, and it is Dr. Smith and Helen who manage everything calmly, and that is another crisis being solved. And we have teachers have clothes and even have iron in her luggage and could not get that, but eventually get it back, right? Yes, so this kind of management, thank you. All right, and this video is made by Helen. This is how she sees you.
1, 2, 3.
All those good memories. Yes. So we want to take this opportunity to talk about the framework, which mostly being covered this morning, but I would like to explicitly again give you the outline of our coming batch. So this is our 2025 offsite to UT Austin, OUTA or OUTA, right? As you can see that this program highlights practical training. So on-site, in-person, every day, right? On-site practical training. And it aims to empower the educator to be capable to teach EMI in the classroom confidently and with lead a balanced life, right? So that is the first aiming that we're looking at. Cultural adaptation and tech tools. We understand that EMI is not just translation to another language. We understand with every encounter, there are cultural encounterings. So especially in United States, right, in a place that we're not familiar with, give us the chance to rethink about that kind of encountering. So that is the second highlight, using AI tools. Well, Professor Zhao mentions that he was using that for a lot, and lots of professors also mentioned that, right? But I have to say, with the first few sessions with that class, it was Sarah who was like this, and we're like, I'm still trying my account. Right? Sarah's always like that, and we're always like, oh. Right, but now it actually transformed our lives. Whoa, who could never thought of that? Really interesting. So we are actually being a master, right, of these technologies. And with that, we are being empowered. So we understand how we can empower our students. Stay at home. You think that your English is not there? Don't worry, right? Let's think of a way that we use this to help our learning. So again, you're using those technologies, but you are the masters of them. So that's the key point that we have here. We start with a need analysis. Michael conducted with a survey with each one of you, understand who you are, where you've been through, right? Your experiences, your English proficiency, how confident you are, things like that. And then we have a very close scrutiny to look at how are we going to have a tailored program for you. So with the schedule that they showed to every one of you, is customized. Everybody has a very different schedule, but again, they put us together. So according to different courses, we have different classmates. That make us, all of us together to get many chances to know each other. That is the reason why. We got small class teaching. We got 20 teachers this cohort, this batch. But every class we got 10 teachers. This is a very rather tiny courses, so that we get all the attentions, we get all the opportunities to practice, to engage, and to be really students, right? And that is the thing that we can experience how student-centered learning could take place. That is how we do it. Professional resources. You forget to mention, you have the access to the library, right? To everything, how excited you are. You check the online resources, oh, yeah, there's this. We don't have this back home, there's that, right? And all of you are downloading ebooks, right? You say, how long can we access to this resource database, right? So, a year, right? So that is another thing, empowers you. So you're thinking about, being as a student, but being a resourceful educator is the key that we really want to empower the participants in the classroom observation. Hey, we did went to some of the classroom observation was like this, right? And I can do better. Or you go there and you say, I don't think that's a good EMI. And guess what? When we come back to Eric's session and with right? And Jill said that, how could we make it better? We discussed about, the teacher could have a very limited strategies to teaching, but in what way, based on our learning, can we transform that? I think that is basically the foundation of our later on peer observation, saying that peer observation is not a show, right? So that is why in today's presentation, you all presented an in-depth insight of what my strengths are, now I know that, and what my possible weaknesses are, right? And then how am I going to refine them? So that kind of reflective approach starts actually from peer evaluation, looking at what other people do, and then take that as an example to deliberate, to talk about it, to be professional, not to just criticize it, but thinking about ways to improve, right? So I think that is the key of classroom observation. And you know that? Starting from that, you can be the best teacher ever. It is because you are learning from your reflection. And those are the highlights. And as we mentioned, that this class does not just have a part and say, this is it. It is a continuous growth path that we understand. When you take medicine, it requires the minimum dosage. It reminds me that Professor Wang and Professor Tan, they're always looking for the most nutritious but the less calorie in the cafeteria. Yeah, when you eat, you look at how to eat well or how to eat smart, right? And when we train the teacher, we look at how to transform them efficiently. Efficiently doesn't mean you just take a bite. Efficiently also means that what is the minimum dosage that we can transform ourselves, especially when we are raised up in a environment that we are always being delivered with lots of things or always being good, right? 乖小孩, right? Always comply or to be submissive. So that is the phase that we are getting through from the online training, in-person sessions, and then with the mentoring program, with the PLC activities that you all presented, and with the classroom observation all the way to today. So again, today is a reflection, but it's like a celebration, right? As we look back, wow, we've walked so fast, so far, right? We've been to so much, and that is how we make this happen. And meet them again. These are our trainer. They are the expert. They also work with us online one-on-one. That is why we are fully prepared before our classroom observation. We're not alone. We're not doing a show. It is because every time they are asking us questions, oh, you have this. How are you going to carry that out? I got a question set up with my teaching demonstration as the attention grabber to my students. And with that, Michael bombarded me with a set of questions. He said, is that a rhetorical question or is that a real question? Are you going to ask student questions so that they can answer? And I was like, of course it's a real question, it's not a rhetorical question. I want them to answer so that I can see that how well they are prepared. And then he said, Dan, what kind of answer you're expecting? I said, I'm not expecting any answer. I'll see how it goes, right? No, he asked me, no. If you could not expect that what's coming, then how could you prepare for what's coming? So I was like, I am very good at lesson planning, but I am also very good at contingency planning, meaning that 见招拆招, right? 就是 I got plans, but whenever it goes wrong, I got other plans too. But Michael helped me to think about what if in my planning session. So that is actually with the most precious part when you having someone to have this kind of professional conversation with you. So our appreciation to these EMI experts, and we got this schedules, mixed up with all kinds of classes, and they are differentiated to meet your levels and needs. Yes, we got all these highlight moments that we're having fun. Look at you! Why are you laughing? Why are you so happy? Right? It is because the training itself is very hands-on, and you actually learn by doing, and that's the most rewarding experience that could be. You've seen these pictures as well, right? And that also makes the part unforgettable. We got a lot of attention thanks to you for presenting for 4 times, and thanks to every one of you who got very good feedback for that. We got a lot of attention, and we really want this to create a ripple effect, because when we are doing EMI, we're not doing this alone. We are not doing this because we are healthy, we are young, we can speak English. No, we are doing this all together. So we're creating a loop where every one of you enjoy all this. You enjoy the transformation of yourself. You feel good about yourself. And you know what? By being empowered by this, when you get to the classroom, your students will be affected by you. They'll feel like, whoa, my teacher looks really different, right? She's really balanced and like glamorous, right? Then what happened to her? Give me what she's drinking. No, she went to OUTA. So that is the thing. So we got this very good attention, very good feedback. So if you're interested, we are extending our warmest welcome to every one of you. So for those who's graduated from here, please send out these messages for us. For those who are interested in the program, get ready. We got a first come, first served basis starting from February. So after you got your red envelope, get ready to send out, submit your applications, and then we can get ready for this and take the most out of it. All right, and our latest information is on our website already. Feel free to stay tuned. Thank you so much. We couldn't have done this without you. Thank you for standing with NTNU, walking through with NTNU. You're our best friend, our best colleagues. We will be staying together and make more transformations. Thank you so much. So with the coming session, any questions? I will appoint someone to answer that for you, because they are the experts. Any questions?
I noticed the visa requirement is changed, right?
Yes, yes. We talked about that because it makes so much fuss, right? So we said, can we have something else? But you know what? When you get one J1 visa, it's very easy for your future application. Yes. So although the process will be a little bit tricky at the very first beginning, but you will get your visa very smoothly later on with your future visa application. So you are good. 你们都已经免疫了，而且以后是 VIP. Right. Yeah, that's really beneficial. So if they are covering our J1 visa, actually they are paid more. They're also covering the insurance. They're covering a lot more. Yes, so actually that's a good thing. Yes.
Can I add one more thing about the
Please.
going to like OUTA?
Yes.
Just like you mentioned, we actually got an account at a UT library.
Right.
So I still do this thing now. I still, when I couldn't get a book at NTNU and NTU PIDA, I go to the UT libraries and download all the ebooks that I need. And I have aware that, okay, it will go for a year, so I have to download as many as I can. And I think that's really beneficial. And because UT got lots of like ebooks, and it's really helpful and our teaching. So just, one more thing I want to add. Yeah.
Just for you to know, today the presenters are the one who hasn't conducted EMI teaching in this semester, but who will be doing that with the coming semester. So our journey is still ongoing, and some of the professionals ask, what are you doing with NTNU? Why you are still doing things with NTNU? Because we are 终身保护, right? So you stay with us, right? Next semester we will be looking at other people's classroom observation, and that will be even better, right? And with that, we got 1 year 保护 with yes, that's right.
We'll have to do the bi-weekly meeting for the next semester as well.
We will also try to make something happen to see that how, as Professor Tom just mentioned, we haven't reached the most important part, chapter 6, chapter 7. How could we stop? All right. Any more questions? If not, we have. Oh yes, yes.
Other than the 4 months bi-weekly meetings after the trip, is there any requirements like publications or like study a book together or any small group meetings to produce actual products or classroom? I mean like classroom, a class to teach together or a course or something like that. I'm not very sure, I'm just asking.
That is actually a brilliant question. For NTNU teachers, when we come back, we have these collaborations to mutually understand the language and the content, the subject matter, to co-teach a class that serves the purpose of English as specific and academic purposes. Because we are cruel to NTNU teachers. No. We want to make that happen to create impact. But as for all the participants that we have here, they are actually carrying out the strategies in the classroom. They open their classrooms to everybody, and they're actually having a lot of things going on there, right? But with the research-oriented purpose, we do have another program that serves the purpose of publication, which will be presented also, which is actually presented this morning, which in collaborative with Teachers College with Columbia University. And that one is open for recruitment for now. Right, thank you. Yes.
You mentioned that after the application was selected 20 candidates for this program. So what is the selection standard? Not only when we record a video, what we need to mention in the video.
There's descriptions up there. All you have to do is to read closely. Yes, and they are grading rubrics up there as well. This align with the principle that we have in the classroom, right? So you can take a look there and see if you got any further question. Let's take this wonderful opportunity to hear a remark from our VP, also the Chief Executive Officer of RCEMI, Dr. Mei Hui Liu, to give us some talk.
Dear colleagues and friends of EMI program, I'm VP for STEM Affairs of National Taiwan Normal University. I'm also the Director of Office of Bilingual Education. It's very nice to be here to hear your presentation. I think this is not only a presentation, this is also a celebration of what you have learned from the NTNU and Texas program. I always believe that education is cultural bound. So I want to, and our group really want to develop our own teacher training program based on Taiwan's cultural context. So I think this is a very good opportunity for us to go together, to work together, and you all make a very good contributions for this program. As you may know that NTNU is one of the 4 beacon university of EMI education program in higher education. We just got a promotion by Ministry of Education. So we are very happy to get more responsibility to provide the service and provide the EMI teacher module for the higher education. So please come and join us. I remember that 3 years ago when we applied for the EMI teacher education program, for the best program, we say that 1 for 10. We have a slogan, we say 1 for 10. That means NTNU would like to serve 10 universities for the EMI program. But right now, we have served more than 90 universities at this time. So we are very happy to go with you in the future. Please come and give us any recommendations, any accommodation or any comments for our programs. And thank you for your time, especially in the weekend. You make a very good contributions for the program. Thank you very much.
For those who are going to have classroom observation opportunities open for the afternoon, guys, we will still have Sensei promotional discount for that. Sensei, yes? Okay, thank you.
All right, and I think the only question for now is what's for the afternoon tea? Tea's waiting. Desserts waiting outside. Let's have some refreshment and have more discussion or gathering up there, okay? Thank you.